The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
Hockey fans, once again, welcome inside Fred Rust Arena. Welcome to Delaware Hockey Network coverage of the University of Delaware Blue Hens AAU men's hockey team. They're due to square off against the Roadrunners of Ramapo College in our final Blue Hen hockey game of 2024 here at Fred Rust Arena. James Witherite joining you from the top of the stands in the 412 Communications press box. And we're going to take you directly in to the Limestone Pension Associates line chart for the Blue Hens. Hens 9-7-0 this year after defeating Sacred Heart yesterday, but Michael DePrisco, joint leading scorer for this Blue Hens team, sidelined tonight with an upper body injury. So the Hens will have to keep it going in search of their 10th win this year without joint leading scorer Michael DePrisco. We'll see the freshman phenom Ryan Anatra with 8 goals and 8 helpers so far this season, starting alongside Cam Rafestanger and James Mangano. Connor Brooks and Matt Crowell will handle starting defensive duties. Crowell, solid two-way player with 5 points in 13 games played. Between the pipes, Nathan DeRoche, still looking for his first win this year. He's 0-2 on the season with a .517 goals against average and an .869 save percentage. Looking elsewhere on the line chart, Griffin O'Shaughnessy, other joint leading scorer, 9 goals, 13 helpers on the year. Will be together with Kyle Kosh and Alex Burchard on the top forward line. Chris Brennis, Shea Walsh, and Charles Allen, the third forward combination. Second D pair consists of Quinn Scribner and Trent Laughlin. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back on the Delaware Hockey Network for the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. That's coming up next here on the DHN Live on the 412, and it's all brought to you by the Law Office of Heather A. Long.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Go time from Fred Rust Arena as the Delaware Blue Hens AAU team takes to home ice one last time here in 2024. Their adversary this evening, the Ramapo Roadrunners. Hens victorious over Sacred Heart yesterday. And they look to close out the 2024 portion of their campaign with their 10th win of the year. We're going to head inside the glass right now for the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. Hockey fans, good evening and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. Tonight, AAU College Hockey and the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference present a regular season matchup between the visiting Ramapo College Roadrunners and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Fans, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the visiting Ramapo College Roadrunners, starting in goal, number 93, Alec Rittenhouse. On defense, number 3, Brian Atwell. And number 7, Ty Watson. At left wing, number 29, Robert Wogish. At right wing, number 21, Devin Haynes. And at center, number 4, Matthew Cochran. And now let's meet the starting 6 for your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Starting in goal, number 35, Nathan DeRoche. On defense, number 6, Connor Brooks. And number 27, Matthew Crowell. At left wing, number 26, James Mangano. At right wing, number 16, Ryan Anatra. And at center, number 24, Cam Rafestanger. Your Blue Hens are coached by Joey Garrett, assisted by Dylan Garrett and Jonathan Madia. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by AAU College Hockey, are referees John and Andrew Thompson, and linesmen Chris Boyle and Bob Edwards. Fans, we now direct your attention to center ice, where we're joined by a very special guest. University of Delaware men's hockey's Andrew McDonough B Positive Foundation hero, Aiden Graham. Aiden was diagnosed with leukemia on November 7, 2022 at the age of 5. A diagnosis that left Aiden's family wrought with grief and filled with questions. However, in the face of adversity, Aiden has shown nothing but strength and bravery and has defeated cancer. He has continued to be strong with the strength of God on his side. He has stayed brave for every needle, every admission, and every challenge thrown his way. Now 7, and now a hockey player himself as part of the Delmarva Raptors organization. Aiden continues his fight, and on March 10th of next year, he will complete chemotherapy. Because of the Andrew McDonough B Positive Foundation and the influence of the Delaware Blue Hens, he has become a hockey player himself, and we welcome him at center ice with his family to conduct a ceremonial puck drop. Griffin, Brian, Aiden. Thank you all. And now, fans, we ask that you direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. And we are set for Sunday night hockey in the First State in this Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference rivalry matchup between the Ramapo Roadrunners and the Delaware Blue Hens. Delaware in their home white kits moving left to right here in period number one. Ramapo in their away blacks, red yolks. The Roadrunner Roundel logo on the front. Big block, easy to read white numbers all around, traveling from right to left. Netminder Alec Rittenhouse has seen all 21 games of action for Ramapo. 11-10 on the year, with a 3.6 goals against average and a save percentage of .905. Robert Wogish on this front line for Ramapo, wearing number 29. Brother of Delaware Men's Division II standout Joey Wogish. He was on hand supporting brother from the 412 Communications press box. Off we go in the final Delaware Blue Hens collegiate hockey game of 2024. With Delaware's Ryan Anatra leaving the puck back to captain Connor Brooks. Back it comes to Anatra off the left side, 3-on-3 this entry. Anatra stutter steps cross ice pass to Crowell. He got a shot away from distance, but it was blocked in low. Rafe Stanger trying to pave a way to the net. He's slowed up by the reaching stick of Robert Wogish. Puck is popped up in the atmosphere, brought down on the stick of Cochran, but not clear. Watson pulls back behind his own goal. He tries to carom it out the far side, but holding the left point was Brooks for Delaware. This is Anatra to Crowell near side. Crowell, solid 200-foot defender. Smart hockey player. 1 goal, 4 assists on the year, and 13 appearances for the Hens this year from the blue line. Crowell stepping up, a shot from the dot. This one blocked as well by Atwell. Alternate captain for the Roadrunners with the blocked shot, and Crowell is back deep into his own zone to recover 75 seconds into the first period from Fred Rust Arena. Puck was tipped on its way in to the Ramapo zone, said linesperson Chris Boyle, so there's no icing here. Hens third line trying to keep the momentum going. Allen leaves this to O'Shaughnessy. Burchard working behind the cage. Allen moving up to top line position, and this will come back and icing against Ramapo. Alex Burchard taking the attacking zone face-off. Allen pursuing the puck, but he can't maintain momentum for the Blue Hens. Race on for it inside the Delaware zone. Hustling all the way back to the base of his own bench was Burchard. Advancing pass to O'Shaughnessy, a cross-ice feed to Quinn Scribner. Defenseman chases the puck down to the far corner of the Ramapo zone, leading to an O'Shaughnessy shot. That one into the glove of Alec Rittenhouse for a pause and play. 2 minutes and 7 seconds into the first period, and the Hens will look to maintain this early burst of momentum with an attacking zone draw coming up. Burchard and O'Shaughnessy staying on, with Allen moving up to that top line alongside at the left wing. Tommy Korpix will try to slow down the pace in the Ramapo zone. He does carry him the puck to Carnamola. Across this comes DeVella one-on-one, but the shot in the mid-slot was angled wide. DiChiaro keeping the defensive pressure on. Here's Alex Burchard up the right wing boards, back into attacking position for the Blue Hens. He hustles off for a change. Meanwhile, Allen tries to stick handle deep in Ramapo territory to give the Hens time to change up otherwise, but the puck was taken away by Adam Moskal, slammed off the near glass, but brought back in. Allen, centering pass, Gibbons canceled out in the mid-slot. O'Shaughnessy protecting as he trails off for some fresh legs. He gives the puck away to Brian Atwell, who advances it up the left wing boards to Koliopoulos. On to Miles this goes, but it's taken away and turned back by Colin Healy. Delaware coach Joey Garrett, able to dress 20 skaters per AAU college hockey rules, has opted to go with 12 forwards and 8 defenders. So 4 lines and 4 pairs, and he's rolling them all so far. Charles Allen could not clear. Wanvig's shot opportunity from the right point was flubbed. This is Healy back the other way, gaining center for Delaware. A smart dump and chase from the Hens. Cunningham pursues in the far corner. He maintains possession and control before setting up Gibbons just inside the line. Across to Healy. Shot from the dot was blocked by Atwell. Secondary chance. Did make it on net, but it was turned aside by Rittenhouse. Coming to the 4-minute mark of the first period from Fred Rust Arena. Botch zone entries to Silva. Tried to set up Gibbons just above the line. Here's Crowell. Time and space in the near corner of his own zone. He accelerates past Cochran. And on up the right wing boards he comes in. Crowell slowed up. Loose puck recovered by Tommy Korpix. He switches over to his forehand, but he's pinched to the wall by Brooks upon gaining the Delaware line. DeRoche out of the cage. Plays this around the corner and over the glass and out. With 15:49 to go. In opening period action. And no score from Fred Rust Arena. Ramapo looking still for their first shot on goal. Delaware's got 2 away that Rittenhouse has been forced to play for saves. Chris Brennis wearing number 44 for Delaware, the recipient of an outlet pass from Crowell, but he turned it over in the neutral zone. Brooks has the puck tied up amidst a 2-a-side scrum at the top of the Delaware bench. Trying to pitch it free was Charles Allen to no avail. This is driven by Robert Wogish into the Delaware zone. Brennis recovers. He plays the puck behind his own cage. Ahead to Shea Walsh up the near side, zone cleared. Allen fans on the puck. It is recovered by Korpix at the Ramapo line. Volleyed right back to Crowell. He gives it away to Cochran. With a spin move, he gets free from Allen, but he can't generate any further momentum as Shea Walsh recovers for the Hens deep in his own territory. Brooks to Crowell. He tips the puck on the good side of center in behind the Ramapo goal. Hens change up. No icing. Just beyond the 5-minute mark of the first period. As mentioned during pregame, our officials tonight, the referees, are the father-son tandem of John and Andrew Thompson. John has worked his fair share of AAU college hockey playoff action, including a championship game last year, including the bronze medal game a couple years ago. Here a backhand shot on the doorstep from Ryan Anatra. In search of his 9th of the season, he couldn't get past Rittenhouse. 1-on-2 the other way. Brady Vella outnumbered at the Delaware blue line, slowed up by Scribner. The Anatra re-entry looked like it was going to be called back. Mangano looked to be just offside. The play continues on. The shot from Laughlin was turned aside by Rittenhouse. That's the 4th Delaware chance of the period. Looked as though Mangano still had skate contact with the blue line as Anatra pushed the puck in. Our view a little bit obscured by the near boards. But the Hens come roaring right back. Watson looking to clear, tied up by Rafe Stanger. Protracted puck battle just above the corner boards. Near side goes Delaware's way. Kyle Kosh circles behind. Good movement around the perimeter of the zone. Letting one go was DiChiaro from just inside the stripe off the setup from Johns, but it was wide. Here's Kosh again. Wraparound chance was broken up. The follow-up from Rafe Stanger goes into the netting and out of action. Face off to Rittenhouse's left. Sonvico and Burchard taking the draw. Scrapping for the puck for Delaware was Kyle Kosh. He tried to put one on a tee for O'Shaughnessy net front, but Kolbanski had him boxed out at the top of the blue paint. O'Shaughnessy trying again. And this is covered up by Rittenhouse for a pause with 12:50 to go in the first period. We owe you that Delaware Sports. We owe you that 412 Communications instant replay. Delaware Sports Medicine brought us the replay last year. They've moved to the power play this year. And we're absolutely grateful for their partnership with the Delaware Hockey Network here in their 2nd season with us. One of these days we'll get it right. At the next stoppage, we'll get you that 412 Communications instant replay of what's been the best chance so far for the Blue Hens. 8 minutes into the first period of a scoreless hockey game. Ramapo still shotless. Led in by Korpix. He takes aim from distance and DeRoche makes the save. Rebound brought near side. Pushed forward up the near wall by Burchard. Dump and change for the Blue Hens. Cochran pulls back behind his own net. Stretched up the right boards to Haynes. Cross-ice pass intended for Robert Wogish did not connect. Crowell to Brooks. Brooks turns. Cross-ice feed to Crowell. D sets up the breakout. No goal, says Andrew Thompson. In effect there. Correct call, 100% made by linespeople Bob Edwards and Chris Boyle. The Hens got a shot away coming right back, but they're forced right back in their own zone. And there's the first goal. It comes from Adam Moskal on the second Ramapo shot. 10:53 to go in the first period, and the Roadrunners strike first. Here it comes again. Ramapo goal, his 10th of the season. Scored by number 11, Adam Moskal. Time of the unassisted goal, 9 minutes, 7 seconds in the first period. Moskal's 10th, unassisted at 9:07. Roadrunners with a couple rapid-fire shots, keeping the pressure on the Blue Hens in Delaware territory with 10:32 to go in the first period. A 1-0 lead. Ramapo will get an attacking zone faceoff. This was won by Sonvico. The Korpik shot from the left point was well off its target. Allen stripped of the puck in the far corner. This is Eric Miles walking back. Sweep check from Johns. Breaks up his momentum. Allen caroms the puck back into the Ramapo zone. Playing the body was Brennis. The shot from the right point and Zeke DiChiaro. Covered up for the pause and play by Rittenhouse. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. And that's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Heather A. Long will guide you through every step of the process from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. To schedule a free consultation, call the Law Office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664, that's LONG, or visit injuryde.com. .35 to go in the first period. Ramapo with a 1-0 lead over Delaware. This shot from Mangano deflected up into the netting and out. Natra could not walk off the dot. Cochran protected the puck, but he could not clear. It's carried over the line by Cochran, recovering. Turned back the other way by Colin Healy. Delaware has been overpowered by the Roadrunners in the last 5 faceoffs. Topping the puck was Atwell. Cochran from a closer range tried to get a better shot away but was wide. Anatra could not clear. He gets the puck across ice off the stick of Mangano. Long shot deflected away by Rittenhouse. Good for save number 8. 8.5 to go in the first. Brooks taking aim from distance. That's sticked up into the atmosphere by Rittenhouse. Unable to clear was Wanvig up the far wall. This is pushed from a scrum at the base of the Ramapo bench. All the way up ice. This will be an icing. Against the Roadrunners with 8:11 to go in opening period play. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses across America craft and administer qualified pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Another contested puck right in front of the Ramapo bench. Vela walking into a 1-on-2. Out of the crease to poke the puck free was Nathan DeRoche. Here's O'Shaughnessy at center. He flips this in from distance. It ricochets off the back corner boards. Burchard and Kolbansky converge on the vulcanized rubber just above the goal line, far side on the Ramapo end. And Kyle Kosh looking to prolong Delaware's attack. Could not connect with O'Shaughnessy. This skips over the stick of Trent Laughlin at the point, and he's back deep into his own end to recover. 7.5 to go in the first period of a 1-0 hockey game. Ramapo leading Delaware at Fred Rust Arena in this Sunday night matchup between the Roadrunners and the Hens. Hard shot from Kyle Kosh from the top of the left circle. Was right into the pads of Rittenhouse. Here's a centering feed. O'Shaughnessy locked out on the doorstep. Whew. Alec Rittenhouse flashes the leather. Denying O'Shaughnessy in the slot and keeping the Blue Hens scoreless. $7:11 to go in the first of a 1-0 game. Ramapo continues to dominate the face-off circle, but they're pinned yet in their own end. Burchard fans on the puck. Kolbansky skates it out of his own zone. And he draws a penalty as the reaching stick of Quinn Scribner tripped him up. First penalty of the game will go against the Blue Hens. We'll see it again as Quinn Scribner is ruled off for a trip right there at center. Stick into the skates of Kolbansky. And the Blue Hens head to their first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the night. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware penalty was assessed to number 3, Quinn Scribner. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes, 15 seconds in the first period. Scribner 2 for tripping at 13:15. Crowell laying the body on Carnamola to try to keep the house controlled. The shot from distance and Kolbansky was wide. Coming to the final 6 minutes of the opening period. The centering pass from Moskal sailed through the slot. Atwell couldn't reel it in. Puck bounces all the way back into the Ramapo zone, where Rittenhouse steps out of the crease aggressively to slam it back into Delaware territory. This is rifled clear by DiChiaro. He one of the initial 4 penalty killers, along with Walsh, Johns, and now Kosh and O'Shaughnessy joining the pairing of Johns and DiChiaro. Kosh tried to knife through at the inside wall, but got slowed up. Moskal protected the puck. This is held in by Carnamola off the failed Johns clearing attempt. O'Shaughnessy steps up to play the body and try to clear the zone, but Atwell drives it back in. This is cleared by Kosh after intercepting a pass at the tops of the circles. We're down to the final 20 seconds of the Scribner tripping minor. We're down to the final 5 minutes of the first period on just 5 shots on goal. Ramapo have a 1-0 lead over Delaware, who have been denied 11 times by Alec Rittenhouse. Kosh with some fancy stick work and shot number 12. This saved by Rittenhouse. The rebound chance goes up over the glass and out of play. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides that are sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. 4.5 to go in the first period. Delaware looking to level the score after Adam Moskal lit the lamp for the Ramapo Roadrunners. 9:07 into the first. Here's Vela in a one-on-one. A pair of Delaware backcheckers catch up to him. The Vela shot into the DeRoche glove, and we've got a pause in play. Face off to DeRoche's left. Finally results in a Delaware face-off win after a drought of them through much of the first period. Swatting at the puck was Cunningham off the De Silva setup, but he couldn't get a shot on net. 3:45 to go in the first period. Owen Cunningham throws the puck into high slot traffic. Failed clearing attempt from Miles. Holding on was Cunningham, but he pulls back into the neutral zone. Hens looking to set up a more concerted attack this time round. But ultimately, the result is a dump and change. Miles bobs and weaves his way through traffic. Puck taken away by Cunningham in the Delaware zone. Coming up with another pair of rapid-fire saves is Alec Rittenhouse with 3:08 to go in opening period play. He's now stopped 14 of 14. Hens are getting pucks on net. But Alec Rittenhouse has been a big brick wall in front of the Roadrunners 4x6. Wogish off the fast break, got a shot away. Turned aside by DeRoche. We've hit the antepenultimate minute of the first period. Ramapo 1, Delaware 0. Hens out shooting the Roadrunners by a tally of 14-7. Cochran at center tipped the puck the rest of the way into the Delaware zone off the long clear. That was enough to negate the icing. DiChiaro could not work past the forechecking Robert Wogish. They're now tied up in the near corner. Puck is trapped right at the goal line, brought free by Anatra. Anatra headmans to Mangano up the right wing boards. Ricocheted off the back wall. Here's DiChiaro. Sashaying through traffic, his shot from 32 was stick checked offline. That was off the Wraithstanger setup. Johns pulls back. Anatra waits. In he comes. Anatra bodied off the puck by Haynes. Managed to stick handle through contact and play the carom shot to the opposite side. Wraithstanger centering feed to Mangano. He was outnumbered in the mid slot. Couldn't get the shot away that he'd hoped. 100 seconds now to go in the first period of a 1-0 game. Ramapo back on the offensive. Moskal, the goal scorer, tried to set up Carnamola in the high slot. Couldn't connect with his man cleanly. Follow-up chance the other way came from Ryan Anatra. His counterattack shot from 40 was over the crossbar and into the backboards. And this is cleared into the Ramapo bench. Out of play. .80 seconds to go in first period action from Fred Rust Arena. Moskal and Allen in for the draw from the far dot. Quick shot from Charles Allen. Flashing the leather again was Rittenhouse. Allen and Moskal meet once again. Adam Moskal, who's now got 10 goals on the season, won that face-off, and the Roadrunners are back on the offensive. Cunningham from behind his own goal. Tried to find space up the left wing boards. He was stripped of the puck at center. Carnamola back in for the Roadrunners, floating the puck behind the cage. This is raced down by Vela. Cycled to Moskal. centered, taken away by Cunningham in the high slot. Brennis pushes this up the right wing boards back into the Ramapo zone. He steps up to engage Ty Watson, who had some help in clearing from Vela. Carnamola and Healy get tied up in a race for the vulcanized rubber. Carnamola, wraparound chance. He tried to jam the puck in, but DeRoche crossed over to the far post to make the save. Final 15 of the first period. Kosh pulling back. And he's going to let the final seconds tick away. Here as the first period comes to a close. At the end of 20 minutes to score, Ramapo Roadrunners 1, Delaware Blue Hens 0. We'll be back on the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412 after the first intermission.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm. Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. 20 minutes in the books. And the Ramapo Roadrunners have a 1-0 lead over the Delaware Blue Hens in this AAU College Hockey Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference matchup. Lone goal of the first period came off the stick of Ramapo's Adam Moskal. Off a defensive zone turnover. Firing one past Nathan DeRoche, blocker side, 9:07 into the first period. The star of the first 20 minutes, though, Ramapo netminder Alec Rittenhouse, reeling off 15 saves on 15 shots faced in those first 20 minutes. If you're just joining us here on the Delaware Hockey Network, James Witherite flying solo on the call. Ellie Bates, our videographer tonight. Our production assistant is the stat man, Eli Swope. Ramapo moving from left to right, and their away black kits here in the second period, Delaware, and their home whites moving from right to left. In period number 2 on Be Positive Night 2024. Special guest in the house, Aiden Graham. The Delaware Blue Hens, Andrew McDonough, Be Positive Foundation hero at the age of 7. Fighting and winning the fight over leukemia. We've got him here in the press box tonight for the second period of this hockey game, and he was on ice for the ceremonial puck drop prior to the start, and we see him on the ice as a player himself as part of the Delmarva Raptors youth organization based down at the Center Ice Rink in Harrington, Delaware. And to see him face this battle head on with a smile every day, that's real strength right there, friends. We love you, Aiden. Ryan Anatra through traffic. Gets past 1-2 defenders. He tries to get one in on the doorstep. Follow-up chance. Came off the stick of Rafe Stanger. And again, Alec Rittenhouse answers the call once, twice, 3 times. Let's see it again. After the initial Anatra shot, a couple rapid-fire follow-ups from Rafe Stanger waiting at the edge of the blue paint. Rittenhouse standing tall. He has saved all 19 shots that he's faced so far in this 1-0 hockey game. Kolbanski could not hold the zone. Puck trails back to the Ramapo goal line, studied by Rittenhouse. Kolbanski to Carnamola. This is advanced up the near boards, turned back by Scribner. Across neutral ice. Puck goes up into the rafters and out. We resume with a neutral zone drawn. Brady Vella, outnumbered by Blue Hens, on his way into the Delaware zone. He's bodied off the puck by Johns. It is recovered by Allen, but he can't carry it clear. Allen staying with the play. Sets up a 2-on-3 zone entry, but he was slowed up 5 feet inside the Ramapo blue line. Wanvig recovers. He advances the puck through traffic to Watson. Watson, bothered by Johns, turns it over. Looked like the Hens got away with one there as Shea Walsh's entry looked to be offside. Here a shot from Charles Allen. Didn't have the angle it needed. Allen again. Body down to the near corner, trying to handle the rebound by Wanvig. Walsh, centering pass. The Brennis shot was wide. Allen, this comes around the horn to DiChiaro from Johns. Allen backhand into a one-on-one in the low slot. Brennis trying to box out Wanvig. But Tim Wanvig clears. And the Hens find themselves back deep in their own zone. 3.5 minutes into the second period of this 1-0 game. They've outshot the Roadrunners 19-8. But Alec Rittenhouse has been a living nightmare for the Blue Hens tonight. On the welcome mat, Connor De Silva, surrounded by black sweaters, couldn't get his shot away. Zone was cleared by the other 10, Dan Kolbanski. Coming back in was Gibbons. The feed to Cunningham did not connect. No icing here, says Chris Boyle. Is back to recover is Tyler Shedlock. Shedlock coast to coast. Long shot into the glove of Alec Rittenhouse for the pause. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important. A Delaware trash can cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. The sounds of a tragically hip pumping through Fred Rust Arena in that stoppage. Great hockey soundtrack provided by that cult classic of a band from Kingston, Ontario. This is Offside. Hens win the D zone, or the neutral zone draw, I should say, just above their D zone. This is Kyle Kosh trying to center to O'Shaughnessy. He couldn't get stick on puck. He was steered behind the net by Atwell. Atwell protecting the puck. It's slammed by Robert Wogish off the far boards. Brother of Delaware Men's Division II forward Joey Wogish, accounting for 4 goals and 17 assists so far this season. Coming in at an even point a game for the Roadrunners. Moskal, Kolbanski, Cochran all over 16 points as well for Ramapo this season. This is held on to by Rittenhouse for another pause. .14:22 to go in the second. Fresh legs on both ways. Moskal tries to tie up the puck over the near dot across from Anatra. The D-zone face-off. Moskal up the left wing board, slowed up by Laughlin right at center red. Odd man rush coming back for Delaware the other way. A lazy shot from Rafe Stanger, frozen by Rittenhouse, and we've got another pause. Moskal meeting with Rafe Stanger this time. Here's a 2-on-2, Moskal again! This time off the feed from Vela on that end-to-end fast break, but the shot, a rocket though it may be, was high and wide. Rafe Stanger back the other way, Hens coming in numbers. Anatra chases a loose puck in the far corner after it was tipped off Rafe Stanger's stick to the far side. Anatra tries to spin one net front. Rafe Stanger's shot turned aside by Rittenhouse. Scrum for a loose puck in front. Reaching for it was Anatra. Couldn't get the shot through. Hens keeping the pressure on in the Ramapo zone. The net front dish taken away by Watson. He gains red before letting this go the rest of the way. He puts on the brakes in front of his own bench. One set of fresh legs coming on for Ramapo. It's Wanvig joining the play and back checking immediately as in came Rafe Stanger. This shot from Mangano was waffle boarded high and away by Rittenhouse. He's 24 for 24 now in the save department. Wow. Alec Rittenhouse has done everything asked of him and then some so far tonight for Ramapo. 7 minutes and 15 seconds into the second period. The Roadrunners with a 1-0 lead over the Blue Hens. Mangano to Johns. Allen centering pass. Mangano couldn't get his stick down for it. This is Anatra across to Charles Allen. He's got space. He ran out of time. Shot stick checked into the back netting and out of play. Block shot off the draw from Shea Walsh. And play is halted with 12:09 to go in period two. Ramapo still up 2-1 or 1-0 over Delaware. So play was stopped. Looked like Walsh had fallen on the puck or was otherwise trapped. In the interest of players' safety, that battle was brought to a screeching halt. Delaware had to give up the attacking zone for the following face-off, and now they're back in their own end with just over 8 minutes elapsed in the second period. Prentice looked like he was offside there, but again, play continues on. From Chris Boyle's angle, all was okay. To be entirely fair, we're 40 feet off the line, and Chris Boyle was right there. Hard shot from Wogish off the backboards to no avail. Watson off his backhand, Tried to hold the zone. Here comes O'Shaughnessy racing the other way. He's caught up to by the other 21, Devin Haynes. O'Shaughnessy looked like he caught a stick high, and he heads off in pain. Opposite side, Wogich with another rocket of a shot into the back glass. Here's Cunningham. Centering feed on the doorstep. De Silva could not get past. Rittenhouse with save number 25. And here a stop from DeRoche, bringing play to a halt with 10:29 to go in the second period. Ramapo with a 1-0 lead. They've done a great job of generating momentum out of their own zone. But as far as shots on goal are concerned, only 9 to Delaware's 25. That being said, there have been a lot of shots around the perimeter of the red frame and a lot of offensive pressure. Delaware's got to be careful. They don't give up too many of those fast breaks. An odd man rush is bound to come in one of them, and that could be very costly for this Blue Hens team. Long shot from Crowell, sticked up and away by Rittenhouse. Rebound contested in the near corner. Getting to it was Gibbons. There's a goal. Hens have scored. 10:08 into the second. Connor Brooks to level the terms. We'll get another look here on the 412 Communications replay. Indeed, it was. Connor Brooks from just inside the blue line. With his first of the year on the 27th Delaware shot of the game. And we're all knotted up. A Delaware goal. His first of the season. Scored by number 6, Connor Brooks. Assisted by number 17, Michael Gibbons. And number 4, Owen Cunningham. Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 8 seconds of the second period. Brooks from Gibbons and Cunningham at 10:08. "27th time a charm for Delaware. Burchard wraparound denied by Rittenhouse, extending that right leg to make his 27th save. Kosh tried to set up Burchard again, but that chance never came to be. Kosh from distance got the wrong side of the frame. Burchard protecting for the Blue Hens. 1-1 hockey game with 8.5 to go in the second period from Fred Rust Arena. 2-on-2 counterattack for Ramapo. The long shot from Carnamola was wide of the near post. Recovering is Kosh. Kosh through traffic. Spun off his feet by Carnamola just above the blue line. Hens do establish attacking position. That net front setup from Johns was fanned on by Kyle Kosh in the low slot. Kosh lost his footing. He draws the penalty. And with 7 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the second, the Hens will go on their first Delaware Sports Medicine power play of the night. Tripping the call against Kolbanski. And for the first time tonight, as mentioned, the Blue Hens take to the Delaware Sports Medicine Power Play. Learn more at desportsmed.com. Anatra, Johns, Rafe Stanger, Gibbons, and down front, that tree in the low slot, Brennis. The Ramapo penalty was assessed to number 10, Daniel Kolbanski. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 7 seconds in the second period. Kolbanski, 2 for tripping at 12:07. Anatra looking for space. Gibbons. Across the line. Hard shot from Rafe Stanger from the dot. Into the pads of Rittenhouse. Anatra controlled the rebound. Another chance from Rafe Stanger. This one blocked away. Here's Gibbons. Changing direction, pressured by Atwell. Gibbons leaves this to point man Gavin Johns. Brennis is going to go. Slow to get back on his feet was Wandvig. And we're going to be 4-on-4. After Chris Brennis got a little overeager in that battle for net front position. Four aside for the next 50 seconds. Delaware penalty assessed to number 44, Christopher Brennis. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes, 17 seconds in the second period. Brennis 2 for cross-checking at 13:17. Kosh to Brooks looking for his second. This shot caught and held. By Alec Rittenhouse for save number 29. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and your clientele, your team and your fans, ranging from broadcast to social, print to digital, and more. The 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you, no matter the location, no matter the objective. East Coast, West Coast, and everywhere in between, including Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Let's talk about how to get you noticed. Visit us online at 412communications.com. Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill has begun for the Blue Hens. They're short a man for the next 55 seconds. Kosh looking for space. He gets the puck back off an awkward bounce from the backboards. To O'Shaughnessy. Shot bothered by an Atwell stick lift. Turned the other way by Moskal, taking a hit as he finds Wogish on the breakout. Brady Vela keeps the puck in deep. It's taken away by Kyle Kosh after it carried him to the near side. Pushed forward by Burchard, but reeled in by Kolbanski and close to his own net. 5 minutes to go in the second period of a 1-1 hockey game from Fred Rust Arena. 13 seconds left on this Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for the Blue Hens. Kolbanski leads the last man up attack for the Roadrunners. Finding himself outnumbered upon gaining the line. He dumps the puck in, and the Hens are back to full strength. Kolbanski to Vela, one-on-one. Vela's centering pass to Moskal was broken by the skate of Scribner. Hens coming in numbers the other way. This is offside. .420 to go. Second period play. Face-off coming just above the Ramapo blue line. Cochran joined by Walsh. The Roadrunners victorious off the circle again. Carnamola with a shot which was well wide. Salud. Watson again to Carnamola. His backhand shot found the wrong side of the net. Healy pulls back to try to orchestrate a more concerted breakout, ultimately to no avail, as the puck ends up deep in Ramapo territory on the stick of Wanvig. Hens recover in neutral territory. Walking in up the right side was Shedlock. Barely onside that entry was. Final 200 in the second period. Turning and shooting, Owen Cunningham was blocked from 20 feet. Penalty signaled with 3:12 to go. What's Andrew got here? Healy's off for a hold. And the Hens are back on the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. The Delaware penalty was assessed to number 2, Colin Healy, 2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty, 16 minutes, 48 seconds in the second period. Healy 2 for holding at 16:48. Antepenultimate minute of the second period is upon us from Fred Rust Arena. Daniel Kolbanski up the middle. Sets up a 2-on-2 attack for Ramapo. A 1-1 hockey game here in the closing stages of the middle frame. Hens clear. Crowell, Kosh, Scribner, and O'Shaughnessy. The quartet of white and blue clad penalty killers. Slap shot from Wogish was high and wide into the back glass. Rebound tied up in the far corner boards of the Delaware zone. Trying to protect for the Hens was Scribner, but he was double teamed. Atwell from the point across the line. Kolbanski's shot was blocked by Kosh. He got his own rebound. He rifled one in from 45 feet, but it was off the backboards. Here again is Atwell, the other 3. Quinn Scribner takes the puck away. He sends this clear. 2-on-1 for the Hens. O'Shaughnessy could not set up Kosh. Too much angle on the centering pass. 3-on-2 the other way. Through the slot was Robert Wogish. Stripped of the puck as he tried to find a better lane. Hens come back 2-on-2, but the Charles Allen shot, despite splitting the wickets, was wide of the near post, and it was directed into the corner by Rittenhouse, who was saved 30 of 31. Last 5 seconds on this Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill tick away. Hens back to full strength with 70 to go. The freshman phenom Ryan Anatra surveying his options from behind the net. He pulls back to the point as we enter the final minute of the second period. Allen on the doorstep, locked out again. Once, twice by Rittenhouse. Johns to Anatra. Around to DiChiaro at the right dot. He let one go from distance, but the snapshot was wide. Here's Anatra again. Pressured by Moskal just inside the line. Anatra hacked out, leaves this to Johns. Shot, puck is in, it's a goal! We're going to slow this way down on the replay, so we can all see this Gavin Johns goal. Through traffic there, you saw it hit the webbing. And it bounces in with 30 to go. For the Blue Hens to take the lead. Final 5 in the period. And that will do it for 40 minutes. At the end of the second period, the score, Delaware Blue Hens 2, Ramapo Roadrunners 1. We'll be back on the second period. We'll be back for the third period on the DHF.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
It took the Delaware Blue Hens AAU team 27 shots to figure out Alec Rittenhouse, but they got by him twice in the second period to turn a 1-0 first intermission deficit into a 2-1 second intermission lead. First goal, Connor Brooks let one rip at 10:08 to tie the score on Delaware's 27th shot. Gavin Johns with the go-ahead. Popped one over the left leg of Rittenhouse to make this a 2-1 hockey game. Final seconds of the intermission ticking away, as you see in the top left corner of your screen. And the shots in that second period, 19-1 in favor of Delaware. That late period goal for Delaware came with just 30 seconds left. Gavin Johns with his second of the season. The assist came from Ryan Anatra and Charles Allen. And that stands as the go-ahead goal as we prepare for the third period of our final Delaware Blue Hens collegiate game of 2024 here on the Delaware Hockey Network. James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box. Our production assistant all semester long, the stat man Eli Swope. Our videographer today, the one and only Ellie Bates. Chris Boyle says, "Let's go, boys." He awaits the arrival of the centers. Period 3 has begun. Moskal and Burchard taking the opening draw. And what's been a really good hockey game so far. A lot of fast-paced back and forth changes in momentum. Delaware getting some quality chances in that second period, and they've got a goal 23 seconds into the third. Alex Burchard wasting no time at all. Let's see it again. Burchard getting his 5th of the year. And the Hens now have a 3-1 advantage. Delaware goal! His 5th of the season. Scored by number 33, Alex Burchard. Assisted by number 21, Griffin O'Shaughnessy. And number 6, Connor Brooks. Time of the goal, 23 seconds in the third period. Burchard's 5th from O'Shaughnessy and Brooks at 23 seconds. And here they come again. The Anatra shot was rushed. High and wide it sailed. Laughlin tried to reel in the puck off a cross-ice pass at the right dot, but he couldn't maintain control. Anatra recovers in the neutral zone. He tried to walk back in, but he was bodied off the biscuits on Vico. Could not work back the other way. Laughlin holding the zone. 2 minutes into the third period. Delaware with a 3-1 lead over the Roadrunners of Ramapo College. Hens looking for their 10th win of the season. Ramapo looking to stay above 500. Laughlin pulls back into his own zone. Little less urgency here from the Hens in the third after that insurance goal from Alex Burchard. Wanvig failed to clear the other way. Scribner held. Ray Stanger steered the puck behind his back under pressure. Mangano could not maintain this, taken away by Adam Moskal. Shipped off the boards. This rolls all the way into the Delaware zone. Zeke DiChiaro forced to play it as icing was waved off by linesperson Chris Boyle. Turnover at the Delaware blue line. Shea Walsh tried to walk free. Vela with a stick check and a steal, but his shot was offline. Brennis to Allen. 2-on-2. Allen, hard, fast shot. Blockered high and away by Rittenhouse for save number 33. 3.5 into the third period. Johns holding the point for Delaware. Charles Allen tried to cut through traffic. Holding was DiChiaro just at the line. Headman pass, Allen lost his footing in heavy net front congestion. Here another shot from Gavin Johns. That one made it through traffic, but was turned aside by Rittenhouse. Brennis to Walsh, could not connect. It's held in by Johns. Played across to Allen outside of the far circle. His shot was high and wide. It ricocheted off the near corner boards, and this puck sails all the way back into the Delaware end, where Zeke DiChiaro, product of the Delaware Military Academy, recovers for the Hens. The former Seahawk advanced this to Johns. On further it goes. Connor Da Silva leading the rush back into Ramapo territory. He tried to deke past Kolbanski, but Kolbanski stole the puck, and he heads a 3-on-2 counterattack. His shot held onto for a pause in play by Nathan DeRoche with 15:29 to go in regulation. His Delaware Blue Hens leading Ramapo 3-1. Whether you're a competitive athlete like these gentlemen or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. And with years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes alike, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Learn more about Dr. Brad Bly's wide-ranging offerings for athletes of all ages and abilities at desportsmed.com. We are 3/4 of the way through this contest. Gibbons lost the zone. He hustles back to his own blue line to recover. He's pressed deep into his own zone by Wogish. The breakout pass intended for Healy did not connect. Walking in, though, is Connor Da Silva. Taken off his feet as he tried to cut from one end of the zone to the other. He and Cochran exchange a few blows after the fact. Play continues unabated, trying to spin his way in up the left wing boards, came Crowell to no avail. He tags back up. In with a shot is Owen Cunningham, right into Rittenhouse's breadbasket. He squared up for the save. Here's Gibbons. Shot blocked. Puck bounces back through neutral territory. Gibbons back inside his own line. Trying to burn a little bit more of the clock. We're down to the final 14 from Fred Rust Arena for the 2024 portion of the season. Delaware leading 3-1. Big open ice hit on Kosh after the puck was gone. Thompson and Son say play on, gentlemen. This is an icing. .34 to go. Delaware with a 3-1 lead over Ramapo and an attacking zone draw coming up. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for your circumstances, the expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. And adding insult to injury, the Delaware Blue Hens have gotten a fourth. Right off the draw, Trent Laughlin makes this a 3-goal Delaware lead. Laughlin launches it in from distance. That goal coming at 6:30. In the third period, here we go. Oh, Delaware goal! His first of the season. Scored by number 28, Trent Laughlin. Assisted by number 21, Griffin O'Shaughnessy. And number 33, Alex Burchard. Time of the goal, 6 minutes 30 seconds, in the third period. Laughlin's first from O'Shaughnessy and Burchard at 6:30 in the third period. So now with a 4-1 lead, the Blue Hens have tons more breathing room. A collision between the 21s sent O'Shaughnessy skittering on the ice and left Haynes without his stick momentarily. DiChiaro looking for one for the thumb. No goal, says John Thompson. JT had the best look of anybody in the house at that. Puck was never there. Could make a case for a crease violation too. Had the puck cross the line, but one without a camera behind the net. No way of telling from our vantage point. And here, a hit that sent Johns into the Ramapo bench. Little old-time hockey here in Delaware tonight. As the Blue Hens head back to the Delaware Sports Medicine power play. And Devin Haynes is off to feel 2 minutes of shame. The Ramapo penalty was assessed to number 21, Devin Haynes, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 8 minutes 34 seconds in the third period. Haynes 2 for roughing at 8:34. Anatra to Gibbons, 2-on-2. Holding the zone is Rafe Stanger. Gibbons, pressured by Korpix, tried to steer the puck away from him but maintain it for the shot. Ultimately, he fails in that endeavor, and the Roadrunners clear and change. 10:25 to go in the hockey game. A minute to go on the Haynes roughing minor. Very little ink on the score sheet. Aside from the 4 Delaware goals and the 1 Ramapo tally. It's been a physical but clean hockey game. Looks like another one's going to go. Does JT have a too many players call? Looked like we saw him flash 6 fingers. Yes. This goes against Delaware. With 9:46 remaining. So we're 4 aside. Ten minutes and 14 seconds. Into the third period. We're 15 minutes away from the start of a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Delaware penalty, bench minor, too many players on the ice. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes, 14 seconds in the third period. Delaware bench, too many players on the ice at 10:14. Now a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for the Blue Hens for the next minute and a half. Watson surveys his options. O'Shaughnessy and Scribner blocking the passing lanes. The other 2 penalty killers are Crowell and Burchard. So 2 top line forwards. And a couple top 4 defenders on this first PK wave for the Hens. 8:45 to go in the third period of a 4-1 hockey game. Delaware, after trailing through 1 thanks to Adam Moskow's 10th goal of the season, have come roaring right back with 4 unanswered tallies. Brooks, Johns, Burchard, and Laughlin all finding the back of the net. Moskow looking for another. Into the glove of Nathan DeRoche for his 10th save on just 11 shots faced tonight. .818 to go. Cochran and Mangano. Cochran protects in the far corner. He's confronted by Brooks, who took away the passing lanes. Puck held in by Korpix. Kolbanski center point, tried to work it forward. That pass broken up by Connor Brooks, who hustles off for a change with 10 seconds to go on this Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill after a line change gone awry, and John Thompson rang them up for too many players on. Hens are now full strength. They nearly got another too many players on the ice after miscommunication from Michael Gibbons, the designated in-home. And the player taking his place. Pair of rapid-fire DeRoche saves. He crosses to the near post and then denies the rebound chance after the Cochran stop. With 7:16 remaining. Another Cochran shot, another DeRoche save. Allen in for the subsequent D-zone draw. Atwell held for Ramapo. Friendly fire as Atwell launches the puck back in. He caught Koliopoulos in the melon. Thank Fluffy Kittens for helmets. Healy through traffic. Frozen again by Rittenhouse. 6:46 to go in this 4-1 Delaware lead over Ramapo. Face-off coming to Alec Rittenhouse's left after he recorded his 39th save of the night. Laughlin lost the zone. Final 9th of the game upon us. Trying to turn in the far corner was Scribner. In NFL action today, Jacksonville beat Tennessee 10-6. Minnesota beat Atlanta 42-21. Philly beat Carolina 22-16. Tampa over Vegas 28-13. Rams over Buffalo 42. Miami over New York Jets 32-26. Saints beat the Giants 14-11. The Pittsburgh Steelers defeated Cleveland this time 27-14. Seattle over Arizona 30-18. SF over Chicago, 38-13. 5:40 to go in regulation here at Fred Rust Arena. After we fill you in on the NFL proceedings in Week 14. While you're watching Ramapo, Delaware AAU college hockey, we'd reckon that at least some of you are keeping an eye on the gridiron too, so happy to keep you informed as to developments in the NFL. After all, it is a Sunday late in fall. Carnamola cross ice pass to Cochran. He backs his way into the Delaware zone. Centering feed. What a save from DeRoche, denying Devin Haynes. Another look coming up on the 412 Communications Instant Replay. DeRoche, some sort of dialed in here as we enter the final 5, as he comes up with save number 14 on 15 total shots. Final 4.5. This is studied by Rittenhouse. Lofted to center. Driven back in by Burchard. Kosh enters the final 4 minutes, with his Blue Hens leading comfortably 4-1 over the Roadrunners. He takes a shoulder from Cochran below the goal. Puck is knocked loose. Cochran can't clear. He steamrolls Brooks, who successfully kept the zone airtight for the Blue Hens. This skips over Kosh's stick. Recovering at center is Crowell. O'Shaughnessy with a long shot. Paddled away by Rittenhouse. We've got a man down, looks like Kolbanski. Took the worst of that, and we're going to take a quick break here on the Delaware Hockey Network.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery.
3 minutes and 23 seconds to go. And play will resume in the Ramapo zone. Taking the draw for the Hens was Anatra. Puck out of play again. Rafe Stanger in across from Sonvico. Protracted puck battle developing in the far corner. That puck is worked free by Anatra. He tries to dish one into the low slot to Healy to no avail. Shedlock holds. We've entered the final 3 minutes. From Fred Rust Arena. That shot from Cam Rafestanger goes up into the back netting and out. We'll do it again with 2:49 to go. Delaware up 4-1 over the Ramapo Roadrunners. Rafestanger and Cochran meeting again for Delaware's attacking zone draw. Anatra sticked at below the goal. Trying to wrap him up is Wanvig. They're tied up now in the near corner. Penalty coming. It will be against the Roadrunners. 2:14 to go. Andrews got a hold. And this goes against Wanvig. At the 17:46 mark of the third period. Delaware Sports Medicine Power Play coming up for the Hens. Head to desportsmed.com. Ramapo penalty was assessed to number 24, Timothy Wanvig. 2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty, 17 minutes, 46 seconds in the third period. Wanvig 2 for holding at 17:46. Nine Delaware skaters with their names on the score sheet. 93 seconds to go. Crowell from the line. To Kosh. He winds up hard shot into the pads of Rittenhouse. Rebound is cleared by Robert Wogish. Final 70 seconds. Kosh again. This is given away to Moskal. Johns protects the Delaware line. O'Shaughnessy's going to pull back. Solid team effort here by the Blue Hens. It took them a while to do it, but once they figured out the key to Alec Rittenhouse, let's put it this way. In their last 19 shots, Delaware's accounted for all 4 of their goals. As hot as Rittenhouse was early in the game, the Hens got him figured out mid-second period, and there's been no stopping them from that point on. Final 8 seconds. Gibbons centering pass to Rafestanger, and that's going to do it. Tonight's final score, Delaware Blue Hens 4, Ramapo College Roadrunners 1. Final shots on goal, Ramapo 15, Delaware 45. Fans, it's time for the Sid's Barbecue and Jerky 3 stars of the game. Tonight's third star, with 14 saves for Delaware, number 35, Nathan DeRoche. The number 2 star with a goal and an assist for Delaware, number 6, Connor Brooks. And the number 1 star of the game for the Delaware Blue Hens, with a goal and an assist, number 33, Alex Burchard. And that brings the 2024 college hockey stand from Fred Rust Arena to a close. We wish you all a happy holiday season. That being said, the next 2 Fridays, Salesianum High School hockey will be here on the Delaware Hockey Network. Sal's and Father Judge meeting on this coming Friday at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Full schedule available at DelawareHockeyNetwork.com. Full team effort for the Hens, clawing back from a 1-0 deficit in a hot Alec Rittenhouse to put 4 up in the last 30 minutes and improve to 10-7-0 on the year with a 4-1 win over Ramapo College. For Ellie Bates, for Eli Swope, for the whole crew, James Witherite saying thank you for your company. We'll see you again on the Delaware Hockey Network here on the 412.